Welcome to my video. My name is Michelle Davis and I am at Magic Kingdom today, as you can tell. I'm going to today show you some of the hidden things that I know about here, mainly where you don't have to get on a ride, just like hidden things throughout the park. So come along for a fun little hidden Mickey expose. I don't know what to say. But first, let's get a beautiful shot of the castle. If you guys didn't know, on Main Street they have these movable window arts. What are these called? You just walk by and but they're really cute. Pocahontas. That's a cute one. That's good. You know they gotta go in there every day and dust it. Yeah. Some devastating news. Apparently, my first hidden Mickey I was gonna show you was this one that was in. There used to be one in the flag, like in this gray rock here. It used to be a imprinted hidden Mickey, and I have found it before. But I was gonna show it to you, but I just asked. We just sat here for like 20 minutes looking for it. Apparently, it is no longer here. That 2 years ago, they repaved this little alley here. They repaved this little alley here, and with that, they took away the hidden Mickey. So that's disappointing. That's okay. Explains why I haven't been able to find it in the past, I don't know, 2 years.
Something fun and cheap you can do is send yourself mail from Disney. All the parks plus some of the resorts have these really cool looking mailboxes. I got postcards at Character Warehouse, which is a Disney outlet store, and I was able to send myself and my grandma a postcard from Main Street at Magic Kingdom. Getting home from Disney is always a bit sad, but maybe it can take a little bit of the Disney blues away to come home to a piece of Disney sitting in your mailbox. This is a fun keepsake, and you could make it a mission to find all the mailboxes and you're sending yourself mail from each one.
Something fun that's like hidden about Disney is that at the top of every single store, you'll see like these customized windows, and each customized window is a nod to a cast member or an Imagineer that had worked here or had done something, had 10-year here. So just know that they're honoring every one of their employees that used to have had 10-year here. In the windows. They're saying that Buzz is only 15 minutes long, so we're gonna try it out.
Now, I know I said we were doing hidden things not on rides, but I only have a few in this ride. Here in this queue, there's a hidden Mickey in this planet Earth at the very top of this mural. You have to look a little hard because this queue is very dark, but it is there and it's quite cute. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin is a fun interactive ride where you are trying to help Buzz beat Zurg from getting all the batteries. At a certain point in the ride, you enter a room with all these flying things coming at you. There are a ton of hidden Mickeys in this room. Everything is moving so fast because you have to keep your eyes peeled. Here are a few I was able to capture. This guy with the medical tentacles having some Mickey blasters. And here is the same planet Earth Mickey that we saw in the queue earlier. In this little spaceship with two people holding hands. I'm not sure what it is, but I thought it was cute. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin has a lot of hidden gems. You just have to keep your eyes peeled, which is difficult when you're trying to become a galactic hero.
Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. Check the stars, boys.
Yeah, we didn't even make it on the board. Yeah, don't look at that. And if you exit the ride, there is, maybe not so hidden, but Zurg is in here being held captive. Villain. So we are currently in Little Mermaid ride, a queue for the Little Mermaid ride, and I'm going to show you, there is one hidden Mickey here that is only, you can see it only on, like the full thing, on November Ooh, I don't know the exact date, but I know it's in November. It's a cutout in the wall, and the only time you can see the full thing is its shadow, and if it shoots through, but only on a specific date, and it has to be, like the sun has to be aligned correctly for you to be able to see it. But we can show at least the outline of it. This little hole, and that's it right there. And if it will shoot through here and shoot up against this wall, and if you see the whole tunnel, the whole Mickey. But that's the beginning of it. Those are the ears of the Mickey. Ow.
The story began when Ariel fell head over fins in love.
What do you call it? Oh, feet.
Walt says that anything could be a Mickey. This is the exit of the queue of Little Mermaid in the holes right as soon as you walk in. Here, let me show you. Yeah. So you're walking off the ride, and this is the tunnel that you're walking out of. You just look to your left, and there's a Mickey. And then also, you're gonna take a look to your right, and there's a hidden Mickey here. It's really difficult to see. I have to get it from this angle here.
Hey, hi. So I didn't really get a good shot of this at all. This is supposed to be this is Steamboat Willie driving his boat. I did, in fact, not get his wheel in the shot or a good shot of his hat or really any of it. So here is my attempt to draw what I was trying to show you. You still can't tell what it is. I did add 2 photos from All Ears and Disney Food Blog, which kind of showed a little bit better than what I did. Can you see it? Do you guys see it? It's a difficult one, but it is there, I promise. Now, this one is one of my faves. Go ahead and if you get to Disney, head to Sir Mickey's in Fantasyland. While in there, you can ask a cast member to fairy dust you. They will immediately grab their wand and sprinkle fairy dust all over your head while saying bibbidi bobbidi boo. Super nostalgic, completely free, and a definite must for all ages. So from here, you're going to head to Gaston's Tavern, which is a quick service restaurant with giant cinnamon rolls and LeFou brew. But right outside the tavern is a water feature of Gaston and his sidekick LeFou. If you look closely to the right of the statue near the water, there's the cutest little hidden Mickey. Look at it. Now, I know I've said a lot of these are my favorite, but these next 2 are definitely top 5 for me at Magic Kingdom, and 2 of the most walked over and never looked at hidden items. Right outside of Enchanted Tales with Belle and across from Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a nod to a character once forgotten by Disney, but has recently made a comeback a couple of years ago whenever Disney got the rights back to him from Universal. It's a hidden Oswald. If you look fast, you will miss him because he blends in so well with the stamped concrete, but he is so worth finding. He is made up of just a couple of stones, and this hidden item is one of the cutest nods we've ever seen at Disney. Now, this next one may be a reach for some of you, but I was told that these 2 little shoe prints are in fact Belle's shoe prints by a cast member many years ago. These are located right outside of Be Our Guest, which is a sit-down restaurant where you are whisked into the Beast Castle for a meal. I have only ate there once, but I will say it is a highlight of all of my Disney memories. Okay. Back to Belle's shoe prints. These 2 are very difficult to find, mainly because they are on the bridge heading into Be Our Guest, and they are very, very, very tiny. So a tip would be to look past the area where the cast members are checking people in to Be Our Guest and look in that area, that immediate area. If you are having a difficult time, go ahead and ask a cast member. They are usually just as excited as you are to find them. So this next one is a ride, The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This ride is a dark ride based solely off the movie The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Before this ride was The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, it was Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Mr. Toad's closed in 1998 to make room for Winnie the Pooh. The Imagineers made sure to leave a nod to Mr. Toad in The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. When entering the first set of doors on the ride, make sure to look immediately to your left. You will see a picture hung haphazardly on the wall. The photo is of Mr. Toad handing over the deed to the ride to Al. They always know how to pull at your little heartstrings here at Magic Kingdom. This one could also be considered a stretch, but I'm counting it mainly because I have a book that says this is in fact, a hidden Mickey. So if you're looking at Peter Pan in flight sign for the ride, you will notice Peter Pan is standing on a cloud, which slightly resembles Mickey ears. And that is because they are Mickey ears. Cloud Mickey ears. This next hidden Mickey is super teeny tiny and is located inside the Pinocchio Village House, which is a quick service restaurant that serves pizza and has a really fun overlook into Small World. But that's not why we're here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to the back of the restaurant near the exit, and on the wall that says all your dreams come true, there, right above the word dreams, there is what looks like a little polka dot. But once you take a closer look, you will see that is in fact a tiny little hidden Mickey. Maybe the smallest in the park? I don't know, we'll have to see. Also in the same restaurant, there is this little wish book that is tucked back in this little nook. To find it, just look for the blue stained glass. In this book, there are spaces given where you are to leave your wishes in hopes that they will come true. Just bring a pen. Oh, the Rapunzel restrooms. These are the best themed restrooms probably in any park. Yes, this area is just an area for the restrooms, but they really went all out on the Rapunzel theme. Looking at all the details in the building, the signs, also Flynn Rider's satchel, and Rapunzel's iconic cast iron skillet. But that's not necessarily why we're here. Disney has added this fun interactive game where you are to find Pascal. Pascal is Rapunzel's little sidekick who is this teeny little green chameleon. Well, green some of the times. The point of the game is to find all of the hidden Pascals in the Rapunzel area. The Rapunzel area goes down to Haunted Mansion and then across the little creek that you see here. There are 10 hidden Pascals. I was only able to find 8. Have you seen or been able to find the other 2? Let me know in the comments below. Liberty Square was built to replicate the revolutionary times in America. Within Liberty Square, you will not find any restrooms. That is because they didn't have indoor plumbing during the revolutionary times. This stone path that runs through Liberty Square is to represent the struggles of no indoor plumbing, where all the waste from people's houses ran to the middle of the street. So that long path that runs through the middle of Liberty Square is to represent, that is right, poop. There are so many nods to the Revolutionary War in this area. The first being these 2 lanterns. Back in the day, they would put lanterns in the window as a way to warn Paul Revere and his people that the British were coming. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. As you can see, on this day, they were coming by sea.
Benjamin Franklin had that on his house. And all like the other like high-end guys, they all had this symbol on their house.
The rifle in the window is to tell the people that the man is home from war. The buildings all look different with different house numbers. The numbers are to represent the year. So 1826, 1824, 1820. Each door and building are to show the different styles and different building styles and different doors that were around back in the Revolutionary War. This kind of creepy doll is just to tell the people that there's a child living here. The Liberty Tree is an icon here at Liberty Square. It is over 100 years old and was transported here from another part of Walt Disney property. That is right. They grew this baby elsewhere and brought her here on a flatbed and replanted her. There's also 13 lanterns hanging from this tree to represent the 13 colonies. There's plenty more in Liberty Square that I didn't cover, so just let me know if you want a full review of it. So this is what I like to call in plain sight Mickey, that you just walk right past and not even think twice about. This is located on the bridge heading into Adventureland. There are these boards that are kind of shaped like surfboards with these really intricate designs in them. If you look closely, you can spot yourself a hidden Mickey at the top of the design. So now that we're in Adventureland, let me show you a couple that are in here. This one is a hidden piglet. So right along the perimeter of Aladdin's Magic Carpet Ride, there are these giant camels. Finding the camel that is facing the ride near the area where Aladdin and Jasmine do their meet and greet. Once you find that camel, look down and you will find yourself the outline of Piglet in the ground. You have to look really hard though because it blends in so well with the design of the concrete. Staying at Adventureland, we're also looking for another super teeny tiny Mickey. So Disney is really good with theming, obviously. They're so good at it that they even theme their grounds. That's right, the ground that you walk on. So, like, for instance, over by Little Mermaid, they have shells and coral in the ground. Or in the circus area, there's peanuts in the ground. Or over here by Magic Carpet Ride, there's gems and jewels embedded in the carpet. Well, if you look closely outside of where Aladdin and Jasmine have their meet and greet, you will find a thick jeweled necklace on the ground. It's not very hard to miss. But next to that is a tiny little pendant. And in that tiny little pendant, there's another tiny little Mickey head. Definitely a favorite of mine. I love myself a hidden gem. I love myself a hidden Mickey. Before I say goodbye and I leave you, I'm going to show you one last Mickey. Now, this isn't in Magic Kingdom. It's on the monorail heading back to the TTCP, or the Ticket and Transportation Center. While on the monorail, get a seat where you are able to look out towards Magic Kingdom. The monorail will take you through the Contemporary Resort. Pay attention to the white buildings below you. You might be able to spot yourself a big metal Mickey taking a load off on one of the roofs. And that's all I got. So until next time, bye!